Hello, dear friend. Wherever you are and whatever you're going through, I want you to know this. You are not alone, and your journey matters. Have you ever felt like life's challenges surround you on every side, yet deep down, there's a whisper of hope that refuses to fade? That whisper is the promise of divine favor, a reminder that even in the presence of adversity, abundance is waiting for you. Today, we're exploring a life-changing truth. God's favor is preparing a table for you, right in the presence of your enemies. This isn't just about surviving your struggles. It's about thriving in ways that no opposition can deny. Picture a table overflowing with blessings, peace, purpose, and provision, placed boldly where doubts and fears tried to take root. This is not an accident. It's intentional. A display of victory that belongs to you. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand how to see the table prepared for you, embrace the abundance it offers, and walk confidently in unstoppable blessings. This is your moment to reclaim the truth of who you are, a person destined for greatness. Imagine a table set with the finest provisions, prepared just for you, not in a hidden corner of safety, but boldly in the presence of those who doubt, oppose, or wish to see you fail. This table is a declaration. You are chosen, and God's favor rests upon you no matter the circumstances. The image of a table prepared for you in the presence of your enemies is one of profound strength and reassurance. It's not a table of fear or defensiveness. It's a table of abundance, peace, and vindication. When God sets a table, it is an unmistakable sign of His favor and provision, even when you are surrounded by challenges and opposition. But why a table? And why in the presence of your enemies? A table represents sustenance, connection, and honor. It's a place where needs are met, hearts are restored, and abundance flows. Placing this table in the presence of your enemies sends a clear message. Nothing can block the blessings that are meant for you. Your struggles, critics, or adversities do not have the power to interrupt what God has ordained. This moment is not about the absence of difficulties. It's about their irrelevance in the face of divine favor. Your enemies might see your struggles, but they will also witness your provision. They may hope for your downfall, but they will see you rise. The table becomes a testimony, showing that your journey is not determined by external forces, but by the unshakable promise of abundance and purpose. The struggles you face can often feel overwhelming. They might make you question your worth or whether you're truly capable of overcoming. But the presence of this table reminds you of a deeper truth. You are not defined by the opposition around you. Instead, you are defined by the favor and grace that have been placed upon your life. This is not a table you set for yourself. It is prepared for you. It doesn't rely on your strength, your perfection, or your ability to deserve it. It's a gift, a sign of unwavering love and commitment to your well-being. In the middle of the noise and conflict, God offers you a place of peace, nourishment, and confidence. What challenges in your life feel like unrelenting enemies? Are there moments when it feels impossible to imagine provision in the middle of the struggle? Reflect on the table God has prepared for you, a symbol of His favor even in adversity. Consider how this truth could change the way you face your opposition. What if your greatest blessings were not hidden away, but displayed for all to see, even in the face of those who doubted you? This is the power of divine favor, to bring abundance into your life where it's least expected and most undeniable. The blessings revealed at the table prepared for you are not subtle, they are unmistakable. They are a demonstration of God's commitment to your success, unfolding not in a private, quiet space, but in full view of the challenges and adversities you face. These blessings are a declaration that your struggles do not define you and that your opposition cannot diminish what has been promised for your life. Why would blessings be revealed in such a visible way? Because opposition often aims to instill doubt and diminish hope. It's easy to believe the voices, external and internal, that tell you you're not good enough, that you'll never make it, or that you're undeserving of success. But the blessings at this table refute every lie. They are placed before you to reaffirm your identity as someone chosen, favored, and deeply loved. Opposition doesn't prevent blessings. In fact, it often highlights them. The very act of receiving abundance in the presence of those who doubt you is a profound message. Nothing can block what has been set aside for you. The blessings reveal that you are not striving alone. They remind you that there is a greater hand at work in your life, one that is not deterred by challenges or obstacles. These blessings are not only material, they come in many forms. They could be the peace that calms your spirit during a storm, the strength to take one more step when you feel like giving up, or the relationships that lift you up when life feels overwhelming. The abundance you receive is not limited to wealth or possessions, but extends to every area of your life where you need restoration, hope, and joy. What's more, these blessings are intentional. They are designed not only to sustain you, but to show others what is possible when favor rests upon a life. The visible nature of these blessings becomes a testament to perseverance and faith. When others see what has been given to you despite your challenges, they too are inspired to hope for more in their own journeys. Think about the blessings that have already been revealed in your life. Have you overlooked them because they didn't appear in the way you expected? Reflect on how these blessings could be a sign of divine favor, especially in the midst of opposition. How might recognizing them transform the way you see your current struggles? Every storm has its breaking point, and every struggle carries the seed of transformation. The turning point in your life is when trials are no longer obstacles, but the stage for divine provision to overflow. The journey from struggle to abundance often feels like an uphill battle. You've faced resistance, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But every trial contains a purpose, and there comes a moment when the weight you've carried shifts into something greater, overflowing provision that transforms not only your circumstances, but your very perspective on life. This turning point doesn't always arrive with dramatic fanfare. Sometimes it begins subtly, with small breakthroughs that remind you that provision is closer than you imagined. It's the opportunity you weren't expecting, the support you didn't realize you needed, or the strength that appears just in time. These moments are not accidents. They are signs that your trials are being turned into something greater. Overflowing provision is not just about receiving what you need, it's about receiving more than enough. This abundance extends beyond material wealth. It's about peace that surpasses understanding, joy that endures, and purpose that propels you forward. It's the realization that the struggles you faced were not wasted, but were preparing you for something extraordinary. Think of the trials you've endured. Each challenge has taught you something: resilience, patience, courage, or clarity. These lessons are the foundation of the turning point, the place where you begin to see how the trials were shaping you for abundance. The pain of the journey doesn't compare to the joy of stepping into the overflow. This is the moment when opposition loses its power over you. The voices that told you to give up, the circumstances that made you feel stuck, and the fears that tried to hold you back no longer define your story. Instead, you step into a new chapter, one where favor and abundance flow freely. The transition to overflow also transforms how you see yourself. You are no longer a victim of your circumstances, but a victor, walking in the fullness of what has been prepared for you. Your trials were real, but they were never the end of your story. The turning point reveals that abundance was always part of your path, waiting for the right moment to break through. Think back to the challenges you've faced. Can you see moments where small breakthroughs began to appear? Reflect on how those moments might have been the start of your turning point. What lessons have your trials taught you, and how are they preparing you for overflowing provision? Imagine holding a cup, And as it fills, it doesn't stop at the brim. It overflows, spilling over in abundance, more than you could ever contain. This is what it feels like to witness the fullness of grace, an endless outpouring of blessings that transform your life. The image of an overflowing cup is more than just a metaphor. It's a vivid representation of living in the fullness of grace. Overflow is not about receiving just enough. It's about receiving so much that it spills into every area of your life, blessing not only you, but those around you. This abundance isn't random. It's intentional, demonstrating that grace knows no limits. What does it mean for your cup to overflow? It means living in a state of provision that exceeds your expectations, where every need is met and every area of lack is replaced with abundance. It's the peace that comes when you no longer have to strive endlessly, knowing that there is more than enough for you. It's the joy of seeing doors open that you once thought were permanently closed. Grace is not earned, and neither is this overflow. It is given freely, a gift that reflects the depth of love and care for you. The challenges you faced were never meant to leave you empty. They were leading you to this moment of abundance. Each drop that overflows from your cup is a reminder of the provision and care that have been guiding you all along. But an overflowing cup does more than fill you. It spills into the lives of others. When your cup overflows, it inspires and blesses those around you. Your story of triumph and abundance becomes a source of hope for others walking through their own struggles. Your peace encourages them to believe that it is possible for them too. This overflow is also a call to action. It invites you to live generously, to pour out what you've been given into the lives of others. Whether it's your time, your words, or your resources, the abundance you carry is meant to be shared. The more you give, the more the overflow continues, proving that grace is truly endless. Living with an overflowing cup changes how you see life. You no longer operate from a mindset of scarcity or fear. Instead, you move forward with confidence, knowing that you are equipped with everything you need and more. This is the power of grace. It doesn't just sustain, it transforms. Can you identify moments when your cup was filled beyond what you needed? Reflect on how this overflow has impacted not only you, but those around you. How can you embrace this abundance and allow it to transform your perspective? The table of blessings is more than provision. It's a stage for revelation. It boldly declares your victory, not in private, but in full view of those who doubted your journey. There is something deeply powerful about triumph that is visible. When blessings are revealed in the presence of opposition, they send an undeniable message. Nothing can stop what has been prepared for you. This is not about proving others wrong. It's about showcasing how divine favor outweighs every challenge, every criticism, and every setback. Your enemies, whether they are people, circumstances, or even your own doubts, do not have the final word. Their opinions, their attempts to block your progress, or the obstacles they represent fade into irrelevance when divine favor takes center stage. The table prepared for you in their presence is not merely for your sustenance, it is a bold declaration of your success. This moment is not just about material blessings, it's about seeing the truth of your worth and purpose recognized and upheld. It's about standing tall in the knowledge that you've overcome, not by your strength alone, but by the unstoppable grace that carried you forward. The same opposition that tried to hold you back is now a silent witness to your triumph. This victory also brings restoration. It heals what was taken, your confidence, your joy, and your belief in the possibilities ahead. Each blessing at the table serves as a reminder that no obstacle could cancel the promises over your life. It is not about proving your worth to others, but embracing the truth of your worth in the face of every challenge that tried to deny it. This is your moment to pause and recognize how far you've come. It's a chance to reflect on the battles fought and the victories won, not through luck or chance, but through faith and persistence. It is a testament to resilience, the proof that every struggle was shaping you for this moment of success. Your triumph also carries a purpose beyond yourself. It becomes a testimony for others who feel overwhelmed by their own challenges. Your story is a reminder that no opposition is too great to overcome, and that blessings will always find their way to those who keep moving forward despite adversity. What challenges have tried to diminish your progress? How does this remind you of your resilience and the abundance still ahead? Consider how your triumph might inspire others to believe in their own ability to overcome. The table is no longer just a moment of provision or a sign of triumph. It becomes a way of life. To live in unstoppable blessings is to embrace a mindset of abundance that transforms every step of your journey. Walking in unstoppable blessings begins with recognizing that the table prepared for you is not temporary. It's not a fleeting victory or a short-lived feast. It represents a shift in how you experience life, a transition from surviving to thriving, from striving to resting in divine provision. This life is not without challenges, but it is marked by the assurance that abundance is always within reach. When you live the feast, you no longer operate from fear or scarcity. Instead, you carry the confidence that every need will be met. Every step will be guided, and every obstacle will be turned into an opportunity for growth. Living in this abundance means shifting your focus. It's easy to fixate on what's missing or what still needs to be achieved, but unstoppable blessings require a mindset of gratitude. Each moment at the table reminds you to see the blessings already before you, the relationships, opportunities, and experiences that form the foundation of your journey. Gratitude transforms what you have into enough and opens the door for even greater abundance. Unstoppable blessings are also meant to be shared. The feast is not a solitary experience. It's an invitation to uplift others with the overflow you've received. Your journey from struggle to triumph becomes a light for those still navigating their own challenges. The joy, peace, and wisdom you carry can inspire others to believe that abundance is possible for them too. As you live the feast, you begin to see life differently. Setbacks are no longer failures, they are steps towards something greater. Opposition is no longer a threat. It becomes a platform for growth and resilience. Even the unexpected twists of life become opportunities to witness favor at work in new and surprising ways. This is the beauty of living in unstoppable blessings. It's not about avoiding hardship, but about thriving through it. The table becomes your foundation, reminding you of the abundance that is always available, no matter the circumstances. Walking in this mindset allows you to approach life with hope, confidence, and joy, knowing that nothing can separate you from the favor that surrounds you. Take a moment to reflect on how you can embrace the feast in your own life. What blessings are you already living in, and how can you shift your mindset to focus on abundance instead of lack? This message is not just for today. It's a guide for every moment when doubt creeps in or challenges arise. Keep coming back to the truth that no obstacle is greater than the blessings meant for you. You are equipped to thrive, to inspire, and to live in unstoppable abundance. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Subscribe to this channel and click the like button to stay connected to more inspiring content that uplifts and encourages your journey. Share it with someone who needs to hear this today. You never know how much they might need the reminder. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey. May you walk forward with peace, confidence, and an unshakable sense of purpose. Until next time, stay blessed and never forget, you are destined for abundance.